Hello, welcome to Chapter 18 for Business Math called Accounting. This is Lesson 18.4, Break-Even Analysis. As always, make sure that you are reading through the chapter, paying attention to the lesson, the examples in there. Specifically, look for why you are doing something instead of just what do I need to do to get it done, but why am I doing these things? The more you understand about what you're doing, the more you're going to be able to apply it as we move forward and get to more difficult problems and even those, super fun algebra problems at the end of a lot of these worksheets. So definitely pay attention to the chapter before just jumping over these worksheets. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this summary here. We have a break-even analysis tells you how many units of a product must be made and sold to cover the cost of production. Any item sold beyond the break-even point results in a profit for your business. So break-even, and hopefully we can kind of understand that just from the terminology. If you're in an economics class, we use this all the time in economics for break-even. And it literally means that you've made $0. You haven't lost anything, but you haven't made anything. You're literally at the kind of even break of 0. So what we want to do on this one is find out what that point is. So the break-even point equals, in units, equals the total fixed cost divided by your selling price per unit minus your variable cost per unit. So they're going to give us all of these pieces in this section. So if we look at this one below, it says complete the table, find the break-even point to the nearest whole number. So they want you to round off the cents on this one. We have sports socks. We have a total fixed cost of $85,000. So remember, total fixed cost goes on top of our fraction here. Selling price per unit is $1.89, and variable cost per unit is 89 cents. So we have all three pieces we need here. So we're going to divide 85,000 by these two guys subtracted. So you can kind of see, I'm hoping that you can see that the fraction carried over here. So we have 85,000 divided by 1.89 minus 0.89. You want to do this subtraction first, because if you don't type this in your calculator with the parentheses or kind of specifically like that, then it's going to divide by the 1.89 and then subtract 89 cents, and we don't want it to do that. We want to subtract first and then divide 85 cents by what we get here. Okay, so make sure you're going through and you're doing this for each one of these. So these are grouped. You're going to subtract, and then what you get here for your subtraction, you're going to divide the big number by that. And that tells you your break-even point. How many units do you actually have to make in order to break even? Again, that just means get to 0. As far as you're not losing money, but you're not gaining any money. There's no profit there. It's a very useful number to have, so you know what to aim for. I want to get at least to this point, but of course, you're in business to make a profit, so it also lets you know what you need to get over in order to make money. All right, so you're going to do the exact same thing for numbers 5 through 9. You're going to read through each word problem. It's just giving you, a little scenario with the company. So you're going to read through. You're going to look for your total fixed cost, which they give you in each problem. You're going to look for your selling price, and you're going to look for your variable cost per item. And they give you that in each and every one of these examples. They're not being tricky about it. It's definitely there for each and every one of them. You just need to read through and kind of underline. So you have to find all three pieces for each one of the problems 5 through 9. I know I didn't really work out any problems there, but this one's not too terribly crazy. You just have to do kind of this basic formula quite a few times here. So make sure, subtract the two pieces first, and then do the division. So I hope that helped, and I will see you in section 5.